Incarcerated women face a sobering fact. In addition to other life challenges, they are now convicted felons. How did this happen? How did I get here? What now? Those are questions newly incarcerated women like Misty Eisenhower wrestled with as they confronted the gravity of their conviction and the loneliness of their incarceration.
I was scared to death.
Fair enough, yeah.
I didn't really know what to expect.
The first days in prison are filled with self-doubt, shame, fear, and hopelessness, according to many incarcerated women. Tamara Villarreal, a former finance executive and business consultant, describes her initial reaction upon arriving to prison as stunned denial, with a singular goal of simply getting through it.
When I arrived, really, my only goal was to just get through it. Nobody ever grew up wanting to be in a prison camp, right? So that's the thing that I would just, we don't want to be here. We're trying to amend and atone and go forward. It can quite literally happen to anyone. Under the right circumstances, with the right sort of desperation, it really can happen to anyone.
Many incarcerated women are parents of minor children left behind in the temporary care of grandparents, neighbors, or friends. Being separated from their children is a source of tremendous guilt, and maintaining a connection with them becomes a primary focus throughout the incarceration, as it was for Lacey Guzman.
My main goal and priority at first, the only thing I could think about was keeping a relationship with my children, because I didn't know what to expect. And then once I got in and I started to realize there was programs you could do, and then there was the First Step Act, I wanted to just program, and I started to enjoy the programs and see that I could better myself with them. So I just stayed enrolled and kept doing different things.
Children also serve as motivation for women to work on themselves and be better prepared for their eventual return home, as was the case for Selena Coleridge.
Well, not to return. The number one goal of mine was to, kind of just get myself together. So when I do return to, the outside world, that, I can kind of just get back onto the right track and, just be the best mom that I can be, the best person that I can be, and just do the next right thing.
Realizing their value, self-worth, and potential is part of a slow healing process that occurs with support, programs, and services found in, of all places, prison. As Lisa Brown related, her primary goal was to become a new, improved version of herself.
My goal to incarceration is to become a newer me. When I found out I was coming to the feds, the first thing I wanted to do was go to RDAP, so I could change my thoughts, change my world. That's their motto. Because I know that without positive, knowing how to communicate, being assertive, learn how boundaries and build healthy relationships, there's no way that I was going to make it in the streets ever.
Although each incarcerated woman has her own unique story and personal challenges to overcome, they agree on the importance of humility, self-discovery, and engaging in personal growth and self-improvement opportunities available during incarceration to move forward. Faced with the return to custody as a supervised release violator, Angel Wang reassessed the negative impact of her choices on her personal potential and future freedom.
So setting goals more or less is really deciding what I want to do. Do I want to continue to be having that revolving door where I come in and out? Which no, I don't. You guys are here to help. Because I think I left with the wrong mindset last time, that you guys are against us and you're just locking us up and you're not necessarily there to help. But what the thing is, where I failed is that I needed to ask for the resources. So I need to also reach out, where I was more prideful and was like, no, I can do this. I got this on my own, where then I think I kind of overwhelmed me. And then I started slipping back into my old ways because it made it simpler and it made it easy to do that because I was so used to that behavior, very comfortable.
Similarly, Lindsay Pratt realized her time could be used to reset personal goals and gain new skills through available programs.
Your time is going to be what you make it and what you want to take from it, So for me, I would just tell you to humble yourself, look at the things that you want to change in your life and, start looking at the things that their prison offers and try to jump right into it. You know, don't be scared. These things are here to help you. You got to utilize them if you want to change. So yeah.
Tamra Villarreal framed her incarceration as an opportunity to focus on herself emotionally and physically in a way she had not been able to among the stresses and pressures of her outside life.
How many people as adults get a timeout where you don't have to worry about having a warm place to sleep, you don't have to worry about being fed, you don't have to worry about your safety, and you can take classes to improve yourself, you can exercise to improve your physical health. Make that count.
The BOP recognizes significant ways in which women's pathways into the criminal justice system differ from men, including their unique needs related to trauma, physical and mental health, relationships, work skills, and parenting. The Reentry Services Division has developed more than 90 evidence-based recidivism reducing programs and productive activities for individuals in BOP custody. 24 of these programs are gender responsive and target deficits women face related to building healthy relationships, their role as primary caregivers, parenting and mothering, surviving physical, sexual, and emotional trauma, vocational needs and underemployment, wellness, and healthcare. The BOP remains committed to providing services, programs, and opportunities for incarcerated women to obtain the skills and self-confidence they need to forge new pathways toward healthy, productive, and self-sufficient lives upon returning to their communities.